Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction, the penultimate of the season. We have this morning Real Madrid CF versus CF Pachuca in the FIFA Intercontinental Cup final. The same stadium where 2 years ago to this day, Kylian Mbappe played the final with France, the World Cup final. He plays another final with Real Madrid. He lost that final 2 years ago. Let's see what happens today. Pachuca versus Real Madrid. CONCACAF versus UEFA. It's going to be interesting. Real Madrid CF contra CF Pachuca en la final de la Intercontinental Cup de FIFA. Or Copa Intercontinental de FIFA. Same trophy as the Club World Cup, but a little bit different. Will Pachuca make this a war? How we doing, Risklander? Or will Madrid walk all over them? Madrid's been struggling this year. They haven't had that good of a season. So, as I was saying, it's a final. It's a cup final in the penultimate episode of the season. But thank you, UEFA, for that one. But if Chelsea didn't make the Conference League, it would be the final episode of the season. But since they did, it's not. Luckily, it's not later than a day after this. Vinicius Jr. is the best FIFA Men's Player of the Year. Yep. At least he got that. Pachuca wearing their navy blue Club World Cup, Intercontinental Cup shirts. Madrid wearing white, as you would expect. Teams are about to walk out, and here we go. Well, we still have Chelsea tomorrow. That's the final episode of the season. It's penultimate. As I said, thank you, UEFA. Still ain't that late, though, so. Here we go. But the same exact stadium where the World Cup final was held 2 years ago to this day. Crazy.
Wow.
It's funny how the 2022 World Cup final was 2 years ago to this day.
Right.
I think it started at the exact same time, too. I think we're like exactly 2 years ago. Teams are lined up. Here we go. CM, I don't know. Tony Khan's a punk. I don't think CM Punk could actually hurt a hair on his head. Did you not see CM Punk fight in the UFC twice? I don't know why you actually would be afraid of CM Punk. God love Punk, but come on. I really don't know who that is, so I can't really give you an answer. But I trust San Antonio FC, so good move. Thank you, Chanfla. Gracias. Can Mexico bring a trophy? Can Pachuca bring a trophy to Mexico or not? Man, what if Pachuca won? They could just troll America fans. It would be hilarious. And they did beat them on the way to this, technically. And Columbus at the same time. Mbappe is starting. It's interesting. Starting 11s are as follows for Real Madrid: Thibaut Courtois, Fran Garcia, Antonio Rudiger, Aurelien Tchouameni, Lucas Vazquez, Eduardo Camavinga, Federico Valverde, Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo, and Kylian Mbappe for Real Madrid. So, that's the starting 11 for the UEFA European champions under Ancelotti today. Carvajal, Militao, Alaba, and Mendy are on the squad list, but they're not playing. Because Chelsea's a Premier League team and their B team should still be able to handle Shamrock Rovers. Jesus Valenzuela from Venezuela is the center ref.
Cool.
You could tell I just woke up, eh? Or pretty much. You could tell. Ready to sign the contract to join Alvaro Morales is Tuca on ESPN. Well, Tuca owned him before, didn't he? So Lucas Vazquez, the captain for Madrid today. Juan Soto, the Venezuelan referee, is the VAR referee, not the baseball player, who just got $600 or $765 million and it won the Toronto Blue Jays, but at least it won the Yankees. Starting 11 for Pachuca. We have Carlos Moreno in goal. The back four, Brian Gonzalez, Andres Micolta, Sergio Barreto, Luis Rodriguez, Pedro Pedraza, Elias Montiel, Usama Adrisi, Alan Bautista, Nelson De Osa, and Solomon Rondon under Guillermo Almada for Pachuca. If I was Almada, my message would be Madrid's been struggling this year. We've been fighting wars this whole time. Step to them. Don't be afraid of them. You be afraid of them, you're going to lose. So just play your best. Don't be afraid of them. If I was Real Madrid, I'd be like, we've been struggling this year, but this is a good way to end that. Let's go win a trophy. But give Pachuca the respect they deserve. But if everything goes to plan, we should win. But here we go. Huh. You and me both. Let's go, Pachuca, said Chanfle. Are you planning to go to one Club World Cup game? I'm going to try to in 2025. Probably not, though. And we're off. I have concepts of a plan. Not many, but I have concepts of a plan. How much money will the winner take on this tournament? I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. And we're off. 0-0, 0-0, vamos Tuzos. I think most people on this channel is rooting for Pachuca. I agree. And they play back to Courtois. Pachuca's having them go backwards. That's a good start. Madrid ain't trying to put the sword to him instantly, which is just wild. I would not have thought that. Adrisi, that's out for a throw for Pachuca. Pachuca wins. What does this mean for Liga MX and CONCACAF? That CONCACAF teams could win the Intercontinental Cup, that they could compete. If they play at their best, they could compete, which I believe they can. I don't think that's shocking, but depends on what you look at. I haven't even been watching Monday Night Raw recently, so I don't know. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. It's not like I couldn't. I can. It's just I haven't. 2 minutes in. I did watch Saturday night's main event, though. I couldn't watch Survivor Series either. Thank you, MLS. 2 minutes in. I mean, WWE sounds like it's going. I mean, what I've been watching, I mean, WWE does look like it's been going well recently. I just barely could watch it. Especially the pay-per-views. Montiel. Yeah, I would agree with that. 2 minutes in, 0-0, settle. Lucas Vazquez. Somehow the captain for this match, which that just makes no sense to me. Rudiger plays forward. Madrid's never got out of their freaking own half at all. Club America's opening match next year will be against Querétaro and then Tijuana. They play in Estadio Cruz Azul. We go on the road and play at El Pecho Frio Ortiz. Wait, what coach? Who does Tano Ortiz coach now? Paunovic coaches Tigres. It's not Tigres. Who the hell does... I must have missed that. 3 minutes in. I agree with that. Santos. Oh, Santos Laguna. Oh, right. Oh, Jimmy Lozano's the director of football. Tano's the manager. Yep. And I was pissed off about that because why would you do that to Jimmy? It's like, yeah, you're going to be the director of football, but not the manager. What? We're just going to put Tano Ortiz as the manager, but it's Santos. Who cares? It's like they're actually going to win. This ain't 2012. That one still hurts. 4 minutes in. I agree. Should the Hurricanes beat Iowa State? Miami should beat Iowa State, yeah. Man, the wires in my brain are all tangled up right now. 4 minutes in, 0-0. Miami should beat Iowa State. Yes. Vinicius is starting, yes. Florida State leads by 28. So why is Rutgers kicking the field goal?
That's true.
Playing. Five minutes in. Man, Madrid ain't really got past the halfway line. What's your upset for the college football playoff? I think SMU is going to make it pretty far. I think they're going to beat Penn State. Yeah, SMU plays Penn State.
Who's today?
The college football playoffs start on Saturday.
Saturday. I thought something said something. There was something today.
No, I think it was Saturday. The first round. SMU playing Boise State would be interesting, though. Who would have thought? SMU versus Boise State. Who would have thought?
Oh.
Flips over. Courtois on the ball. Yeah, but it's Iowa State. Iowa State beats Miami. That I know any given Sunday, but really? There ain't no way. Iowa State ain't nothing compared to Miami. Because they go for trophies. And they still haven't got past their halfway line. They brought their main team and they still haven't got past the halfway line. Started pretty well for Pachuca, all things considered. I didn't expect this. I'm just waiting for the rug to be pulled, that's all. They're putting on a good fight, which I expected as much. I didn't expect them to not let Madrid pass the halfway line. Plays through, shot, saved by Courtois. Just barely past the post. Corner for Pachuca. Wait, that was Chaka? Chaka Rodriguez lets out a shot. I did not expect that from him. I'm not going to lie. Cross in, headed down. Oh, no. Oh, he got away with that one. Chaka, what are you doing? He does the one good thing and he turns back to Chalk-ass Rodriguez. No. Back to Courtois. Yeah, Tennessee, I think, will beat Ohio State, and Ryan Day will get fired. Ryan Day's going to get fired because Tennessee beats Ohio State on Saturday. I actually agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
I think Ohio State's going down. Being sports like the other two.
Yeah.
Madrid's starting slow. I agree with that. I would have started Goulet over Mbappe. Well, they might have actually been better off. Mbappe pulled his thigh, and he's actually playing this game. Like, what, a week ago. Idrissi plays forward. Oh. Man, Pachuca's actually playing well, though. Pedraza. It's not like they're playing like crap. Mikolta, what are you doing? Okay, good. He got away from that one. Good. But they're actually playing good. Too slow. Notre Dame on Friday. Saturday, it's SMU, Indiana, and Clemson. Notre Dame versus Ohio State. Oh, right. I'd rather have... Wait, no. No, Indiana versus Notre Dame. Ohio State plays on Saturday. So you did confuse me. Man, I'd love to see Notre Dame go on a run. That'd be nice. I ain't got none to root for in college football. Mississippi State sucks. 9th minute. Sometimes every team needs a reset. I agree with that. No. Like, I mean, Danimals wasn't bad, but no. You think LA Galaxy would take on NYCFC at Citi Field next season? I have no idea about the schedule. Your mileage may vary. Played through, that's out for a goal kick. Even when they do get it past the halfway line, it just goes out. Vinicius Jr. couldn't even make it to the ball. Well,
See that too often.
no. 10 minutes in. Especially a CONCACAF team, honestly, bossing a UEFA team for 10 minutes. It makes me think, Toronto gets the right manager, this could be them. But that's if they raise the pirate flag. Or hire the Greek warrior. But if they do that, if they do one of those two things, this will be them. If it's not that, well, it won't happen that way. If you ain't going to raise the pirate flag, hire the Greek warrior. But if you ain't going to do that, you ain't going to do nothing, is what I'm saying. If Pachuca wins, they'll become the first Liga MX team and first CONCACAF club team to win an official FIFA competition. Yes. Idrissa could probably score on them. It looks like he could. I mean, he's had a really good... They said, yes. I think it was, 2026? That Etihad Park could be finished. 11 minutes, 0-0, settle. I mean, Pachuca, they're actually playing really well. This isn't just a war. They've dominated the first 11 minutes.
Yeah.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that's what scares me.
Cross in, header.
The next half will be completely crap.
Well, this isn't Toronto, though.
That's true.
They also, ball crossed in, corner. Madrid finally gets something. They finally get something. It's just a corner kick, but still. Indiana versus Notre Dame on Friday. Ohio State versus Tennessee. Clemson versus Texas. SMU versus Penn State on Saturday. I might be watching those on my own time, of course. But, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Oh, well, that's true.
I need to look at those and do that. Some bet, drive over there and do some betting just to have some fun.
Don't jinx it, Ryan. Don't say Pachuca's playing well because you'll jinx it. Again, this isn't Toronto or Canada for that matter. Cross in, header. Rondon was the last man back and headed that away. See, Toronto would never, at least with anybody but the Pirate or the Greek warrior, they would never. They would never. Would never. Playing forward. Oh, McCulta. Oh. You know what? I'm starting to like this guy. Andres McCulta, I'm starting to... You can't get greedy, but if I was... Do you chop cheese or not? I'd rather have a Philly cheesesteak with provolone. Not Cheese Whiz, provolone. Cheese Whiz sucks. Especially on a Philly cheesesteak, you're out of your mind.
For some people.
Yeah, but on a Philly cheesesteak, though?
That's full of that. I mean,
I'd rather have provolone.
Me too.
Viva los Tuzos. 0-0, settle. They may have let Madrid finally wake up. Lucas Vasquez, Camavinga. If Pachuca wins or loses, do you think Almada will stay or he'll leave? I think he's going to be there till the actual Club World Cup, like the Summer Club World Cup. But winning this may have to make him reconsider. Oh! Man, Rodrigo got thrown down. He got bodied.
I think he ran.
No, but he did get... I'm not saying it was a foul, but he did get bodied.
Yeah. Yep. I thought he might have just stopped, but he slowed down and he ran.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder. Throw in for Madrid. Pachuca is actually running them wild. I know. I love it. I didn't expect them to play this well. Get there. Moreno.
Back, dude. Why are you out there? They haven't even been. I guess he's bored.
Well, he was picking up. He got the ball, took it back into his box, and picked it up. That was smart. Who's to say Mbappe wouldn't get on it if he didn't come out that 2 extra feet?
Exactly, but he was already sort of waiting around out there.
Adrisi.
You can get up faster than you can back for most people.
True. Playing forward. Oh, no penalty. They also taken down in the box, but there's no penalty there. I'm not so sure. He got taken out from behind.
Did they look at that?
Could. Adrisi plays it in. They also got taken out from behind. There's no ball on that. No, that should be looked at.
Yeah.
I think they missed that one. VAR. They're going to VAR.
Yeah,
They're going to VAR. They should be. Like, he didn't even get the ball. He got him from behind.
Yeah, he wasn't nowhere close.
That's a pen.
Sweet.
Nope.
Johnny.
Nope. Nope.
Really?
All right. Bullshit, but okay.
Sweet the leg. Put him in a body bag.
I think that's a horrible call.
Yeah,
I think that's a horrible call.
Well, you already know who they're.
Well, yeah, of course they're favoring Real Madrid. What'd you think?
Well, I'm just saying.
You think they want a CONCACAF team to beat Real Madrid?
The
great.
Be impartial.
It's FIFA. They're the most corrupt being in the world. Even though they said corruption was over, there's still actually the difference is it's a dictatorship now. It's not a feudalist society. It's a dictatorship now. What that egghead Infantino says goes. Under Sepp Blatter, the only thing different was it was corrupt, but it was a feudalistic society. Now it's just a dictatorship. But am I wrong, though? If you watch FIFA Uncovered, you'll see the Blatter era, the FIFA Gate era, was more of a feudalistic society of corruption. There's still corruption in FIFA, but it is a dictatorship of Infantino. He is a dictator. He is a dictator. It's the same thing, just in a different skin. But I guess it's less of a problem, considering a dictatorship doesn't get RICO charges. A dictatorship can't get RICO charges. Bellingham, okay, that might be a free kick too. I think we're even. We're even. They both got away with something. Bro, what I say to FIFA goes because I'm the boss, bro. Bro. Eight 17th minute. 0-0. Settle. Albanian goalkeeper Atrit Berisha might be closing in on a move to MLS. NYCFC and Nashville are currently inquiring about his interest in joining the league, with Berisha expected to be high on the possibility. Why does Nashville want a goalkeeper, though? They have Joe Willis. Oh, well, yeah, BJ Callahan's the manager now. That's true. That's a good point. Maybe he doesn't want Joe Willis.
55-31.
Yeah, but most of that didn't cross the halfway line for Madrid, so.
No, that's true.
Does it matter if it ain't crossing the halfway line? Come on.
Not to me. No.
Exactly.
Exactly. I can my own goal all day.
Oh, free kick for Pachuca. We know you're the one who hates back passes, which I do too, but It's like you barely think they're useful. I mean,
Dang. No, I think that's fine. Not all game, every play. No.
that's true. But is Facundo confirmed for Cruz Azul or Palmeiras? Palmeiras for Facundo Torres. Adrisi spins around and gets the ball taken off of him. Blitzo, on Christmas Eve, I'm going to go to medieval towns with my little brother, mom, and her boyfriend. Nice.
Oh, that'll be cool.
That's cool. Renaissance Fair on Christmas Eve. That's interesting. I'm just going to be following, well, Trackathon.
Dinner there, right?
I'm guessing.
Or you eat a big turkey
Mutton
leg,
chop.
Yeah. And drink
Being Sports. I got being Sports English, but it doesn't matter because I can't hear the commentary because I'm doing this. Madrid playing forward. Here comes Madrid. Cross in. Makolta.
Good. Okay.
Man,
Better.
like if I was coaching and I wanted to steal players from Pachuca for TFC, it would be Adrisi, it would be Elias Montiel, and it would be Makolta. Like, I love Gomis. Don't get me wrong. I like Wingo. I like Gomis. But Makolta, he's pretty good. he's pretty good. If they got rid of Davy Flores, Elias Montiel would be a good replacement. Because Davy Flores is pissed off at the club for leaving him unprotected in the expansion draft, which I'm pissed off too. I don't know why you would do that. Like, how we doing, Specimen? How we doing? 0-0, settle. Pretty good. Oh, they showed the Turkish league on beIN Sports. Interesting. I'm glad I have it now, though. YouTube TV is awesome. Even though they did hike the price a little bit, but still less than cable. Still less than actual cable, so, you know. Your mileage may vary. 20th minute, 0-0, settle. Playing forward. That Galatasaray vs. Trabzonspor match was crazy. Oh. That's weird. Bellingham spun out as he was passing the ball. I think Ligue 1 is there. No, the French league is there. I knew that. Who else would show that league? Facundo, if he plays Peñarol and Libertadores, he should just bow to let his fans know they're no harm. I'm sure he would. Vamos Tuzos. De Osa. Oh. Okay, he took that right into him, though. Okay, that's just... Okay. Idrisi, nice.
Oh.
Man, I would love to have Idrisi as a number 10 on Toronto FC. He would be... Like, why are we not hijacking the deal? It turns out it's not a Medica, obviously, for him. But that's one of the people that are in for him. But why are we not hijacking the deal? Block, corner. We need a number 10. Why are we not hijacking the deal? We still can. We have the money. We have an open DP spot. Hijack the deal. Nice by Makolta. See, I love Gomis and I love Wingo, but they're not as good as that. Man, if I was TFC's coach, I'd just ransack Pachuca because they'll sell their best players anyway. I'll just ransack them. Montiel, Adrisi, and Makolta, let's do it. I'll just ransack them.
Go.
Rondon. Except Rondon. He can stay.
Oh. Really?
Don't you dare.
Fixing to say.
Throw in. If they're dumb enough to sell their best players, which they are, and they've already won a CONCACAF Champions Cup, and that's where we want to go, why wouldn't you ransack them?
Oh, good. That was a good one.
Like, in theory, doesn't that make sense? Like, why wouldn't you ransack the team who's dumb enough to sell their best players but just won a CONCACAF Champions Cup and almost won a World Intercontinental Cup? Why wouldn't you ransack them?
Maybe it's a money thing to them instead of... But you would think the more you win, the more money you'd make.
But they love rebuilding. They love rebuilding the squad with young players and putting in some superstars at the time. But even then, What's up, Ryan? Congrats, Vermont, for winning D1. Do you see college soccer? I mean, Mississippi State doesn't have a men's team, so I watch the women's team, but I have no idea about college soccer. I'm not Mel Kiper, but I do know the ACC is where you draft players out of. Rio says, Merry Christmas to the Anderson family. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Hope you have an amazing holiday, a wonderful holiday. And
Safe and fun.
And a good feast, good presents, good traditions.
Ooh,
Foul, free kick. Okay.
Man.
Would you take Rinsky, Adipi, or Jonathan Funkel still? Also, China wants us to make a deal to promote their football. They're just trying to steal shit from my country, basically. I still would want Jonathan Funkel as a goalkeeper, but at least for TFC2 situations. And if Sean Johnson leaves, then Gavron becomes a starter. Him and Funkel wore it out. But for at least like the first year or two, he'd be on TFC2. But I'd definitely want him in the setup, Jonathan Funkel. He'd be an absolute dominant goalkeeper in MLS Next Pro until Sean Johnson leaves. Oh, man, Rondon. He could have ran with that. I don't know why he slid. He may have slipped on his ass, but I mean, all things considered, this is still pretty good for Pachuca. Bellingham. Get him.
Well, they don't go, man. He's been over there for like 10 minutes.
Get him. I think Mbappe's the most dangerous. No. See, here's the problem, though. He's in the same position Vinicius Jr. is in. The problem all year is he falls into that left wing position, which is where he wants to be. But Vinicius plays there. So the problem is he overloads that position. He basically makes them play down a man, all things considered. Because his way or the highway. Like, Ancelotti's got to straighten him out or they're going to keep sucking. And I know it's not the whole part of it, but it definitely is a portion. Like, he's got to straighten him out. Like, we have a good left winger. So how about you stay your ass at striker? That's what we bought you to do. We gave you the number 9. Sit your ass in the middle of the field. If he cuts in, then yeah, fall out. Fine. But that's not... I don't really like the idea. Like, Mbappe is trying to put himself above the team. Like, he dicked around Madrid for like 3 years. And then out they finally get him. He still puts himself above the team. You have a position. Play that damn position. If a player's making you play down a man, pretty much because he won't man his position, like, how have you not controlled that? It's been 3 or 4 months and you still haven't controlled that. That's been a problem all year. Being sports, yep. That's where he looks dangerous as a striker. Yeah, here's the problem, though. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be in that area. That's a problem. And Carlo Ancelotti is one of the most accomplished coaches of all time, and he still can't handle him. He still can't control him. Blocked away. And Mbappe almost got through right there. Rondon. Solomon Rondon. Still Rondon. Plays it back to Idrissi. Oh. Out for a throw-in. Sounds like PSG all over again. Except Madrid's Madrid. PSG, them sucking, it's like, okay, yeah, they try to buy success. It didn't work. And they've honestly gotten better since he's left. Or that last year before he left when they just started buying some good players who weren't great, but buying players nonetheless. Mbappe! Oh! He held on to it too long. He had a chance, but he held on to it too long. De Osa. Madrid's starting to wake up, though. I don't, but they're starting to wake up. If you want them to win. How we do? Well, you're not first, for sure. More like 30th. 28th minute. 0-0. 0-0. Idrissi. Osama Idrissi. It's starting to open up a bit here. Plays through. That's off the stanchion corner. Kamavinga makes him put off the stanchion. Vamos Tuzos. Oh, those are the fries. That does smell good.
Want me to save you some?
I'm good. 29th minute.
I'll get you that next time. I know you'll like it.
Viva los Tuzos. Shot over the bar. You can't waste chances like that, though. In MLS, you just can't. The MLS Board of Governors are having serious discussions about adding roster rules allowing cash-based trades. It will give MLS teams an option to make trades within the league outside of allocation money. Yeah, I'm happy about that. That should be allowed. Yeah, I don't see what the problem is with cash-based trades. I'm sure teams like San Jose are going to actually take absolute freaking advantage of that, but that's neither here nor there. If Pachuca wins, Infantino will be pissed. I hope he is. I would love to see it. Bro. But bro. I would love to see it. Playing forward. Vasquez. 30th
You know what
minute.
the line would be on something like this?
Probably Madrid.
3?
Like plus. Well, it would have been like plus. I'm not totally sure, but Madrid would have been the heavy favorite.
Right. 3?
3. Like them winning by -3, yeah. Pachuca +3 probably. The over's probably like 5 at least. Playing forward. Nice. Going forward. Montiel. Elias Montiel. Real Madrid shaking in their boots. The awesome out of CONCACAF. Man, I never thought I'd see the day. Shot blocked away. I legit never thought I'd see the day. I have delusions of grandeur, but I never thought I'd see the day. Shot played through Mbappe. Nice McCulta. No, McCulta is amazing. He is legitimately, oh my God, he is everywhere. Kevin Long with McCulta. Now you're making me. Or, no, you do need a couple of bullies, but. McCulta and Kevin Long, Gomes and Loreal on the side, on the wings, on the outside. You got me thinking. What would happen at the FIFA Club World Cup? Oh, by the way, these two teams play each other next June in the FIFA Club World Cup.
Huh.
So one of them could be going for revenge. They got drawn into the same group. I forgot about that. They did. I'm sure the Pachuca team will not be looking the same in June, but whether I'm the one who ransacks it or not. Somebody's going to ransack it. Rondon. Shot save. The joke is, that one's a joke, but yeah, if I was a coach, I'd just take 3 of their best players, be like, hey, so Adrisi, McCulta, and Montiel, what say you? We have 2 open DP spots and wait, how? Shot! Save! Save!
Get up!
That's no foul. That's out for a throw. Offside. Nope, it's offside. Wait, wouldn't Montiel be an under 20 or a U22 initiative player? Yeah, 3 DPs, 3 U22s. Yeah, any a U22? Any? Well, there you go. There's one U20. There's one U22 spot taken. There you go. Montiel, DP Adrisi. You hope McCulta's not a DP, but shit. I think he's over 22, so that might be a rock and a hard place, but it's Pachuca. It's Pachuca. Kevin Long and McCulta at the back, though, 2 bullies. Jeez. With Davy Flores in front of them. Or Montiel. Hey, you think Toronto's still going to be out of the playoffs? We got another thing coming. They also walking off. I don't know if I'm just saying. It's not confused. It's just me starting. You're lucky I barely visualize my dreams on stream. If I started doing that, man, my brain, like, I visualize a lot of things in this brain while I'm on stream. You don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of it. I just don't say most of it. You don't know the half. My brain doesn't stop working. It can visualize things as I'm watching a game. It's crazy. I'm just saying, I would love for Toronto to have Andres McCulta, Usama DC, and Elias Montiel. And Pachuca's dumb enough to sell them. I know Bobby Smirniotis wouldn't. I know anybody else wouldn't. But if I was a manager, I'd be ransacking Pachuca. I'd take boom, boom, boom. How about those 3 players, eh? Like, sure. I wouldn't be taken for a fool. I don't think so. Who's more likely to be taken for a fool? The people who dumbly sell their best players because they like rebuilding all the time? In through! Shot! Shot goal! Kylian Mbappe scores. They finally broke down. Kylian Mbappe scores. Terribly.
They didn't score there. They could quit.
Yep. 1-0, 37th minute. 1-0, 1-0. Damn, it's over for Pachuca. Hey, I don't know. Either that does break them or they have even more resolve. I'm going to say more resolve. But it's Real Madrid. What'd you expect? But that was horrible. Like, they just got no P's onside. And then he got played onside there as well by Gonzalez. Vinicius plays it on to Mbappe, and it's open net. What else? I didn't say Mbappe couldn't do that. Anybody could. Like, if you can't score an open net like that, you shouldn't be playing.
No.
I don't care if you're in MLS. I don't care if you're in college. You can't score that, you should quit. He's Kylian Mbappe. The goal happened because he was tagging along with Vinicius. Well, hey, it finally worked for once. It barely does. 38th minute. Here comes Madrid. Mbappe shot wide. Well, here they go. They're starting to wake up now. Oh, that was obviously wide, though. But they're starting to wake up now. 38th minute. Man, those buttons are big. This isn't over. I don't think so. I just don't know exactly how that looks. But this ain't over yet. They're going to have to score, but this ain't over yet. Pachuca did all they could. Mbappe. Shot wide by Fede Valverde. I forgot they gave him the number 8. Yeah, I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Madrid might get bored and lower their guard. Hala Madrid. Pachuca should have defended. I don't know what they were doing. They did nothing there. They got burnt. You're right. They should have defended, but sometimes quality shows through. Even if you dominate the half and you look like the better team, it only takes one moment. Ask Toronto. If anybody knows how that feels, dominating the half and then 1 minute screws you over. If anybody knows how that feels.
Yep, 88, 89.
40th minute, 5 minutes before stoppage time at the half. Vinicius Jr. Cross in. Oh! Corner. That was dangerous. Lucas Vasquez with a corner, and they blocked it out to a point where I felt like that was about to go in, let alone. That was definitely not. That definitely didn't look good. Rodrigo, corner. 41st minute. Cross in. Header. Saved by Moreno. Player down, hurt for Pachuca. Luis Rodriguez. Cross in. Oh! He got kicked in the back of the head. What can Pachuca do now? Play the game out. Do what you can. That's pretty much what it is. If falling asleep for 30 seconds makes them lose the match, and that's all that it was, you hold your heads up high and say, we did what we had. We did what we could. It was always going to be tough. Luis Rodriguez, nice. Xhaka's he's still going. Madrid just seems faster. Especially now that they've scored. It just seems like they've shifted gears. What are the chances of Madrid put on Endrick at the second half? I'd say definitely non-zero. I'd say above 30%. Probably a good call for me. Probably above 30%. Header. But Pachuca's had their back against the wall since the start of the Challenger Cup, and they still found a way. So it's not, I don't think it's over. But Madrid definitely have shifted gears to the third gear, and they're starting to lap everybody. It's like Dale Earnhardt, the senior. Starts the race a bit slow, but at some point he shifts the gears and overtakes everybody. Once you let the Intimidator get in front of everybody, you ain't going to get back in front of them. Bounce probabilities was. Pachuca should buy better players. But they have such a good cantera. That once they become stars, they sell. And normally to a Mexican team, you'll never let them go to Europe. But you know what? That's on you. Playing forward. Adrisi. Hold till the 80th minute, go for a last-minute equalizer should be the strategy for Pachuca, then penalties. Yeah, but then they have extra time. They'd have to hold for another 30 minutes just to... So, ball crossed in, top of the box.
Man.
Oh, but he gets back to it, but he loses it again. 44th minute. It's just, it looks good, but it doesn't. Pachuca isn't giving up. I agree. They don't look like they're giving up, but it's definitely turning tough. 1 minute to go before stoppage time at the half. 1-0, 1-0. Not bad for Pachuca. They fought. They're fighting. They're still fighting. They're not giving up, but they're going to have to find something. Oh, nice, nice. Adrisi. Free kick for Pachuca. But seriously, just imagine Bernadeschi and Adrisi playing on the same team together. Oh my God. And Camavinga steals it. Oh. That should be a foul the other way. No, it is a goal kick. Okay, I was like, past the 45th minute. How much stoppage time? 1 minute at the half. 1 minute. One 0 1-0. Goal kick taken. I don't see Pachuca scoring from open play. If they score, it'll be a set piece. They looked like they could find one, though. Has to be against the run of play, but they can find one. Could Ali give Real Madrid a better fight? No. I think Pachuca are better suited for a match like this. Even though Ali is a very good club, I don't think they're as suited for this as Pachuca is. They just need a good counter. I agree. Past the minute. See if they add anything. Nope. Halftime. Halftime. It is 1-0. 1-0. Middle tiempo. Pachuca down 1, but they haven't given up. But they got to find something quick. Well, I wouldn't say quick, but over the next 45 minutes. That being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Sit tight. We will be back. Hit that like button. Let's go. 1-0. 1-0. Middle tiempo. We're back for the stats at the half. We got 5 shots to 5, 1 shot on goal to 2, 67% possession, 33% possessions, 361 pass to 175, 90% pass accuracy to 82% pass accuracy, 6 fouls to 5, 1 offside to 0, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 4 corners to 3. You know, I think Pachuca's playing a really good game.
Dang.
I think, well, that's a different, well, that actually looks better for him if you go by the way FIFA does it, possession-wise. I don't understand how the in-contest works, but whatever. Either way.
Maybe that's on the other side of the, that could be.
Or like the possession's not truly defined.
Right.
But for me, I think Pachuca's played a really good half. I think they got undone by 30 seconds of horrible defense. Or no defense, honestly. I mean, Vinicius and Mbappe are talented. If they miss that, they shouldn't be playing no more, frankly. But other than that, I think Pachuca kept them out of their own half or kept them out of the offensive half for most of the half. They played strongly. They defended well. There was bound to be a moment like that. 1-0, all things considered, for Madrid is disappointing for Madrid and really good for Pachuca. Pachuca could still come back from this, and they haven't given up. Yes, Real Madrid look like they've definitely pushed a gear. They've definitely shifted gears to be stronger. But what would you expect? But Pachuca's been tough. The question is, can they keep this going for another 45 minutes and maybe steal a goal? Maybe find a way to score a goal to get this to extra time. If they do that, this game isn't over yet. But Pachuca's tough. They've played a really good game. I think they've been tough. They've been strong. It's been very hard for Madrid. And this isn't an ass-kicking like Fluminense versus Man City last year. That was an utter ass-kicking. There was only one way that was going to go. This, I kind of felt would be tough for Madrid. But it was always going to be a moment where Madrid found their opening and took it. And they gave them such a good opening that if you missed that, you'd be blinder than Stevie Wonder. You shouldn't play football ever again if you miss what they had. If the goal that happened, if you miss that, I never want to see you play a game again. Especially if you're so world-class. If one of you are the best FIFA player of the year and the other one is a freaking absolute free transfer because he ran down his contract, but he's worth millions and millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, you shouldn't play ever again. If they didn't score that, Vinicius and Mbappe should never have played a game again. If you can't score that against Pachuca, but exactly. Yeah, I probably would. He still had his bully ball tactics. If you were Guillermo Almada and Carlo Ancelotti, what would your message be to Pachuca and Real Madrid at the locker room at halftime? If I was Almada, I'd be like, what do we expect, guys? You played a tough half. Y'all fell asleep for 30 seconds. They made you pay. But y'all played very tough. We could keep on going. You haven't given up. You haven't quit. Just keep on going. We could tie this up. The way we've been playing, we could tie this up. We can tie this up. Just keep going. Do not quit. If I was Ancelotti, I'd be like, damn, they've put us through hell. They've put us through hell, but we still have the lead. This is not as dominant as we wanted it to be, but nothing's come easy this year. Just keep on with the process. We should be better than this, but keep on with our process. We'll get this done. It's not as easy as you want it to be, but that's not how this year's went. So keep on going. There's no quit. Pachuca doesn't die. I agree with that. Let's see how the second half goes. But I don't think this is over quite yet. I don't think Madrid has won this game yet. I don't think Pachuca's lost this. I don't think this is over. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. This ain't over. I feel like CarShield's like a St. Louis company with all the freaking St. Louis people they get in commercials. Pachuca will come back to win 2-1, says Aguilar 210. True. I could see it. I got the Broncos. No. It's going to be tough, but I think the Chargers still get it done. But it is Thursday night football. Last time I was so sure a team would win a Thursday night football game, they got owned. I thought the Steelers would beat the Cleveland Browns.
Right.
That didn't happen.
No.
Even though Mike Tomlin always has problems with Thursday night games, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And I watched that whole game. Like, if I watch it on Red Zone, it seems like this year, if I watch the Steelers game on Red Zone, they win. If I actually watch them play, they lose.
Could be.
Am I actually a jinx?
I think we both are.
Because I wouldn't be watching them if it was all up to do with me. I wouldn't be watching them.
All right.
I know the Patriots suck this year, which makes it a lot easier to bandwagon the Steelers this year and not feel bad about it because the Patriots suck. But
right,
makes me not feel so bad about it. And the Lions. I mean, I'm also bandwagoning the Lions too.
Yeah, they've been hurt, man.
And they're still going. So, second half's about to start. Well, they did just lose to the Bills, but not many teams are going to put up 45 on them like that. So, and here we go. The second half started. What's your favorite fast food place? Chick-fil-A or Penn Station.
All right, there we go.
And we're off in the second half. But, yeah, for me, it's Chick-fil-A or Penn Station, if you call both those fast food places.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
Wendy's isn't bad. I mean, I like Culver's, but that's more rare. I like White Castle, but the only reason I go to a White Castle is because there's no Crystals here.
Right.
If there was Crystals, I would go even more, frankly. But White Castle's a good stopgap. Playing forward, Pachuca plays it through. Montiel cross blocked away, pressing the ball. Still, free kick for Madrid. I like Popeyes better. See, here's the problem. Popeye's chicken is better than KFC's chicken, but KFC's sides are better than Popeye's sides.
To you.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather have KFC mashed potatoes or a Famous Bowl or their biscuits. I don't like coleslaw. I don't really care about coleslaw either way. I know that's weird, but Popeye's chicken is better than KFC chicken. It's the sides that... So that's why whenever we go to KFC now, I just get one of those Famous Bowls. Maybe an extra bowl of mashed potatoes for later. I mean, those Famous Bowls are pretty good, though.
Yeah.
And there was like a mac and cheese one once, too, I think. But I think they stopped that, didn't they?
I think they changed, yeah.
I had a mac and cheese one once, but now I've had the mashed potato one. good couple of times. Do you watch Chelsea's women's team? They're undefeated in the Women's Super League right now. Yep. I do, and they're damn good. Even with Bon Pastor as their manager now, they're damn good. See, as a Chelsea fan, that was the thing we were proud of for 2 years when the men's team sucked. Always proud of it, but at least they were there. The women's team with Emma Hayes were there for 2 years and being good when the men's team sucked. So, but they're very good. Rio, I could live on Croatian coleslaw, no cream. Maybe I like it better with less cream. I don't know. How do you watch the WSL? Paramount Plus. Right. Michael Vick and Bill Belichick coaching college football is the prime effect real. For Michael Vick, yeah. You know what? I'm happy to see Michael Vick coaching. He's turned over a new leaf. He's definitely grown as a person. But it's nice to see Michael Vick coaching. Bill Belichick, I just think that I'm surprised he's coaching in college football. UNC.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised he is.
Want some money.
Yeah, but you would think an NFL team would want Bill.
I don't know. You might. You're right, but I don't know. As we see, he's a little overrated.
Yeah, but he's still Bill Belichick, though.
Okay.
I'd rather have him than Gerard Mayo at this point. Firing Bill was dumb.
Yeah.
Gerard's an idiot. He threw his coordinators under the bus and his players.
They messed up something good.
Like, should they have ever let Brady go? No, but they shouldn't have let Bill go either until he was ready to go. They let Brady go dumbassedly, and that was honestly Bill, but Kraft shouldn't have let Bill go because he was being egotistical. Bill still created your success. You had nothing to do with it.
Right. $10 million,
So you know what? As long as North Carolina doesn't play Mississippi State, I want Bill Belichick to do good next year. I'll be rooting for him.
There you go.
As long as they don't play Mississippi State in the Belk Bowl or the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Or no, is it the Duke's Mayo Bowl? Either way. Then again, Mississippi State won't even make a bowl game next year.
No.
We lost MVB to the transfer portal for Blake Shapen and Luke Cromanoke. Thank God. Well, at least we have Kamario Taylor because he's a 5-star, you know, from Mississippi. He's a 5-star from Mississippi. Kamario Taylor, 5-star quarterback. Man, we're going to have to suck to get to him next year, though, because Blake Shapen came back, and we got Luke Cromanoke from FSU instead of Jackson Arnold. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to next year. Oh, and Hutz is still the defensive coordinator. But at least we got Lockhart. Cross in, headed away. Deosa shot wide. But Pachuca's going for it. Bill Belichick or Mike McDaniel? Belichick. So close. Yeah, I don't think you've ever seen me actually down on Mississippi State's chances.
No.
In the recent past. But I'm actually down on their football program. That just shows you how bad it truly is. If I can't be delusional, it's actually bad. It is actually bad. I mean, I'll still watch him play. It ain't going to be fun. Now, they do say Mississippi State is high in the transfer portal rankings with Ole Miss. They're pretty high on the portal rankings, which I guess is good news. We'll find out, though.
Dang it.
Rodrigo shot, goal!
Man,
Golazo! Goal! Rodrigo!
that was nice.
Amazing goal by Rodrigo, and that's game. That's got to be game. But what an amazing goal. Amazing goal.
Yeah, I mean,
53rd minute. 2-0, 2-0. What a goal by Rodrigo, though. Man, Pachuca tried, though. But it's hard to beat a European team if you're anything but European.
Nice.
Man, what a shot. You can't do nothing about that. No. Well, I mean, Carlo Ancelotti is the most decorated Madrid manager with this win. Well, they're going to hold on. Who am I kidding? You shouldn't even say if. They're going to hold on. Damn, that goal was all class, not like Mbappe's. Yeah, that was class. Like, there was nothing Moreno could do about that. That Rodrigo guy made a great play. I agree. Ryan, who has a better chance of winning their first national championship, Bill Belichick or Deion Sanders? I think there's going to be a lot of portal movement to UNC and a lot of comments to you. Oh, wait, they're checking some on VAR. I'm not sure what, but they're checking something. They're going to VAR. They're checking the goal. I'm guessing goalie interference. I'm not too sure what they're looking at because it ain't off. It can't be offside. Okay, so let's see. Goalie interference. I mean, that's kind of what it's got to be. The goalie got screened. I mean, it's kind of got to. It's rare, but it's a thing. Like if offside,
I think you should be blocked unless you're blatantly blocked.
No, but I'm saying like he's offside, but screening him as well. Because I think that's what they're looking at.
You're talking about, yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's affecting the play, even though he never touched the ball. It's affecting the player. Yeah, but that's still. But he was getting down as well.
True.
So it could be goalie interference.
I don't know enough about it.
That's a rare type of offside, but offside. It is offside. No, it is a goal. No. He didn't dramatically point to the center. Okay, it's a goal. I can't read lips, I guess. It is a goal. Yeah, I think that's fair. But the thing about Deion is he's a good coach, but he's losing his son, Shador, to the NFL and a Heisman winner in Travis Hunter. I mean, I don't know. I think Deion could build a good team without his son and Travis Hunter on it. But that's going to take a little bit to get to a natty contending spot. They had a pretty good team besides them, though. Bill, I don't know how long he's going to be there at UNC to truly build a national championship. I won't say Deion because he might be there at Colorado longer than Bill's going to be at UNC.
Probably.
So Deion, just by that measure. I don't think Deion wants to leave Colorado.
But, I mean, North Carolina is not. I mean,
People are going to go there for Bill.
Huh?
They're not a football school. People are going to go there for Bill. Well, Drake
Yeah, I
May
know,
did
but
come
the
from him,
history
but still.
doesn't have it. I don't know how many ago because of him, because the history's not like Alabama or national champions and all that.
Yeah,
But
I
neither
don't
is
see
North
anything. Goal stands
Colorado.
as should. It'll be Real Madrid's 9th Intercontinental Club World Cup trophy. Yep. Their 9th Mundial de Clubes. It's the same. This is basically the same tournament as the old mini Club World Cup, just rebranded with a slightly different trophy at the end of it. He said goal stands, no interference. Yeah, I agree. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But yeah, win either way. Madrid's my Spanish team, or Pachuca would have beaten Madrid. Is Taylor Swift good or bad for the NFL? I say it's good. I say Taylor Swift is good for the NFL. It brings a new fan base to the league that wouldn't be watching the league. I think it brings more eyes to the league when there's no stars at all, and it's honestly not worth watching. And now that Tom Brady's gone, like, if the Lions weren't around and I wasn't rooting for the Steelers for reasons, I mean, the Patriots suck too, so that doesn't help me, but, whatever. But I wouldn't be watching. So for some people, having Taylor Swift there is good for them, so it makes them watch. Whether it's watching for fun or watching for hate reasons, there's that. So I don't hate it. Pachuca wants one. I'm sure they do, but will they get it? 60th minute, 2-0 Dulce Cero. Cross in. But I mean, I can totally understand it because watching the NFL is not, like, ever since Tom Brady retired, it's not fun anymore. Or at least to a certain extent it was. It's different. It just doesn't feel, let's put it like this, it doesn't feel the same ever since Brady retired. It doesn't feel the same. Idrisi's busted. Is that, you mean that in a good way or a bad way? I don't know that slang, busted. That must be new. Playing forward, they also. Rio says Taylor Swift was bad for Kamala. No, Kamala was bad for Kamala. And every personality she had, and every accent she had.
Every personality.
Did Ashton Janty get screwed out of the Heisman Trophy? No. I hate this talk. It's like Vinicius and the Ballon d'Or. Ashton Janty is a good running back. He is. But he didn't get screwed out of the Heisman Trophy. Travis Hunter played star-level college football, both wide receiver and corner. And people were like, no, but Ashton Janty is carried Boise State single-handedly to the playoff, runs 200 yards a game. He should be Heisman. No, Travis Hunter. Camavinga and Mbappe are coming off for Danny Ceballos. Man, they're taking their sweet-ass time here for Ceballos and Brahim Diaz. Yep, there it is. They're taking their sweet-ass time. But they're winning, so I guess that's why.
They don't add that to the end, though? Yeah.
They could. I mean, substitutions normally take 30 seconds.
Yeah.
They could add more, but who knows? Is Tom Brady a good commentator? Personally, I think you and Troy Aikman are better. Now I feel insulted. I mean, yeah, I'm better, but you put me with Troy Aikman? Troy Aikman is not a good commentator. I think Tom's a good commentator, but I'm biased because, well,
He's
Tom
gonna
Brady.
learn too.
But I think Tom's pretty good.
He's getting better. He's just got to get.
Maybe I'm biased because Tom's my guy, but I think he's pretty good. He's my quarterback, but I think he's pretty good. Like I think he could get there. And I wish Tony Romo was as good as he was when he started, but now Tony Romo's just annoying.
Yeah.
He started well, but now he's annoying. I like Greg Olson, though. I've started to like Kirk Herbstreit, ironically enough.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he humanized himself by bringing his dog around every campus. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe it was.
Cross in. Header.
Oh my goodness.
How did he miss that?
If they needed a chance, that was
the one. That was the one. No, it went out anyway. It went out anyway. And maybe it's also because Herbstreit's been working with Al Michaels on Thursday Night Football. Like, I like Al Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who works with him kind of gets a push up in my book. You hear Costas is retiring?
I didn't hear that.
It's kind of sad.
So. Yeah. Everything ends.
Shot blocked away. And I still don't like Joe Buck.
No, he ain't my favorite.
I mean, I did enjoy that Cardinals game where him and Chip Carey?
I think it was.
Yeah, him and Chip Carey were on there together. That was pretty good, though. Like them reminiscing about their fathers and all that. That was pretty good. Because the Cardinals weren't worth watching this year. But that was. Well, Chip's grandfather, I should say. Madrid's having problems at the back, and and Pachuca still haven't scored. You honestly could argue they deserve a goal, but it doesn't matter what about you deserve. It matters what you put away. It doesn't matter about what you deserve. It matters about what you put away. Because when it comes to Monday Night Football, if I'm watching it, I'd actually rather watch the Manning cast. Because, I like watching the Manning cast.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton does really well.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't like Eli, but Peyton.
Peyton was sort of, he came out of he's sort of funny. He tries to be.
And you know what? I miss Brady and Peyton playing each other.
Yep.
Deep down, I respect Peyton. And it sucks that he retired first.
Yeah.
Cross in. I still don't like Eli. I never will. Ole Miss Rebels, Eli Manning, I never will. Like, I'd like to hang out because Peyton Manning, I'd like to hang out with him. He seems like he'd be fun to hang out with.
Oh, sure he is.
Eli seems like a douchebag anyway.
I don't know about that. He's just two different people, man.
He just seems like a trust fund kid. I don't know how to put it. Then again, he went to Ole Miss, so again, your mileage may vary there. He absolutely embodies a frat kid from Ole Miss. That probably doesn't help his case in my book either.
Okay.
Free kick for Pachuca. See if here's the set piece. Oh, that's a lot of grass stains. Shot. Oh, what a save by Courtois. Man, Pachuca just can't get one for freaking trying. Man. 67th minute. That was an amazing save, though. And I will say on Monday Night Football, it was nice to see Chris Carter bring out Randy Moss's jersey and hold it up during
I didn't see that.
During the coin toss, because they were honoring Randy.
Yeah.
Because Randy has cancer of the bile duct, but they got it taken out, but he's still getting chemo, but he says he beat it.
Let's hope so.
Man, I don't want to see Randy go down like that. Like, Randy Moss is the GOAT wide receiver in my book.
Oh, dude, that cancer and Alzheimer's suck, man.
Like, I don't, like, Randy's so damn young, and I grew up watching him play, and I was always a fan of him even before he came to the Patriots. Man, if he goes down like that, man, I'm praying for Randy. I hope. Man, I hope for him, because that's just.
At least he has the opportunity and a little bit of the money to work on it.
Yeah, but bile duct liver cancer is one of the tougher ones to
I know, right?
deal with.
I get you, man.
So if he feels, so I guess the good news is he feels optimistic and he says he beat it.
I mean, I get it. At least he has that, though.
Yeah.
Some hopefully decent doctors. So the poor, the middle class, that if you miss work, you go bankrupt because you're getting treatment. I mean, it's crazy.
Shot wide. And there's a reason why Luigi did what he did.
Well, I don't know. That's.
This kind of reminds me of Panama versus Uruguay. Modric is coming on for Madrid. For Rodrigo. What was the greatest wide receiver duo ever? Jerry Rice and Terrell Owens, or Chris Carter and Randy Moss? Chris Carter and Randy Moss. Easy. Again, Jerry Rice might be from Mississippi, but Jerry Rice is a far and away second best wide receiver of all time to me.
You're looking at a different. He basically called everything thrown at him.
Yeah, because he used Stickum.
I don't.
Randy Moss did it without Stickum.
Okay, hey, whatever. If it's within the rules, I don't know. Unless he cheated all those years.
He did.
Joe Montana and Jerry Rice.
And Tom Brady and Randy Moss was better. But again, I was a Randy Moss fan when he was on the Vikings. I always liked Randy Moss, even before he became a Patriot. Then he became a Patriot. Header. Oh!
Oh, man.
Over the bar by Rondon.
You can't. They've had a couple chances. And it could be.
2-2.
Could be easily 1-2. But, yeah, 2-2, it really could have been.
Bro, I swear I saw that go in. No, it went over the bar. Barely. But, again, I'll always say it. Randy Moss is the best wide receiver I ever saw play the game. He's the GOAT wide receiver to me. Jerry Rice can't hold a candle to Randy Moss. And honestly, nobody since could either. Like, Justin Jefferson ain't bad, but he ain't no Randy Moss. So close would be nice if Pachuca got one at least. They honestly deserve one, but it doesn't matter what you deserve. It matters what you get. Matters what you get. So your mileage may vary, but oh, free kick for Madrid. Free kick over the top, saved by Moreno. Oh. He almost took a head straight to the chest.
Well,
that would not feel good, I bet. I'm just hoping Pachuca scores. They played a good game. They just got undone twice. Once by no defense, a second by a wonder goal. But it's life, really. In through Vinicius, over the bar.
Man.
How old is this Rondon dude again? He's auditioning for a bigger club with this match. He's in his mid-30s. Like 35, 36. He's in his mid-30s. Like he left Newcastle for River Plate, then Pachuca. He's in his mid-30s. Now, I remember him playing at flipping West Brom. Yeah, it was before Newcastle. Dude's in his mid-30s, auditioning for a bigger club. Cross in. Oh, Makolta. Ooh. I mean, you can make the argument, but no. Watching Barcelona Femenine versus Man City women's team in UEFA Women's Champions League. Barca scored on City. Well, Barca women's team is very good, but Man City just can't win right now, women's or men's. You love to see it. Sanchez is coming on for Chaka Rodriguez. Alan Bautista's off for Angel Mena. Which Leon is owned by Grupo Pachuca as well, which is why he went over to Pachuca. The downfall of City is beautiful to see. Now let's see them get relegated to League Two with 130 charges. It's not 115 anymore. It's 130. They upgraded to a Category 4 Hurricane instead of a Category 3. Nobody gets that joke, Ryan. I don't care. I'm the one who gets it. Because a Category 3 Hurricane is 115 miles an hour. Category 4 is 130. 115 to 130. Whatever. Nothing will happen to him, unfortunately. I still holding out hope justice will prevail. Or maybe them. See, if they're losing like this, that just shows karma's coming. Why would they be losing like this if karma and justice weren't coming for them?
Who?
Man City.
Oh. I don't know nothing about them.
I wish I could be the same way. Who's better, Liga MX or MLS? Personally, I think they're pretty equal now. MLS is better top-end talent. MLS or Liga MX is better depth. I agree with that. I think MLS at the top end is better than Liga MX at the top end.
Man, that was...
But I think the middle of the league, I think the lower you go in the league, the better Mexico shows. Like if you have a top-end MLS team versus a lower-end Mexican team, MLS wins. If it's top-end versus top-end, it's a wash. But if it's over 2 legs or 1 game, Mexico could still easily win. Also depends on where it's held.
Do they sponsor any other team?
Emirates sponsors Arsenal.
That's what messes me up because I got you.
They sponsor a good bit of teams. Somebody check up on Pep though. Mental health is a serious thing. Next thing you hear, he can't even eat food anymore. Yeah, I feel sorry for Pep. I do. I don't feel sorry for Man City, but Pep, man, he's going through a lot. Like he hates losing, which I hate losing too. But I've never thought you get so used to winning that losing makes you turn into a head case. I've never seen that before. Maybe that's why Saban retired when he did.
That's what I'm saying. When you're used to winning and you get on to, yeah, man.
Because, I mean, I could see Saban being the same way as Pep Guardiola. If Saban kept going and just started losing, I think he would have lost it.
Yeah.
I think he retired when he did because he felt like maybe he was losing his touch a little bit. And he was like better off
Bill
being
Belichick
commentator.
wasn't used to losing either.
Well, he never really won without Brady anyway.
No, but he was used to winning. And when that changes overnight, yeah, it can affect you. Especially when it's not just here and there.
Yeah.
Most of the weeks he went out, him and Saban knew they were going to win. They didn't know, but they figured they'd win.
Yeah.
But when you go out every game and don't know, that's time for you to go.
Yeah. But I do enjoy Saban as a commentator on Pat McAfee and College Game Day. I like Saban. Even though he's Alabama personified, I still like him.
Could he go to the NFL and do it?
No. He went to Miami once, and that didn't go well for 2 years. Then he went to Alabama. Why would he unretire to go to the NFL?
No, I meant commentating or something.
Oh, yeah, he could commentate the NFL. I'm pretty sure of that, yeah. You think Pachuca get out of the group stage next year? Check the book. Hold on. Okay. Madrid. I mean, no, they'll probably sell all their players. They'll beat Red Bull Salzburg either way. They'll give Al Hilal a match, but it's 90 minutes. Madrid, if they lost to them this way, they're going to lose to them next year. So it's not out of the realm possibility, but it's going to be tough. I say 50-50. It would be funny to see Neymar stink up the joint against Pachuca, though. That would be funny. Neymar sucks now. Well, he never hit his potential. Who am I kidding? That's past the post. I hate Vinny's attitude. He'd be a great player, but his attitude's holding him back. Well, I don't know if it's... Yeah, he definitely... I think he's egotistical. Is Neymar even going to play? He should be. I mean, he's healthy now. Like, Vinicius is very egotistical in general. Now, I do hate how the fans treat him. Yamal, the boy wonder, my favorite player, says Moro. Yeah, Vinicius wishes he was Lamine Yamal. Let's put it like that. I know Vinicius is a couple of years older, but he wishes he was Lamine Yamal. That's who he wishes he was. And I think it's only gotten worse for Vinicius. Like, he feels like he needs to prove himself even more because of Lamine Yamal. I think it's gotten worse since then. Now, I will say I hate how the fans treat Vinicius. He does not deserve that at all. Even though he's egotistical, he doesn't deserve the treatment he gets from the fans. Especially when it crosses that line. But I do believe... I do believe Vinicius is an egotistical player. And I do believe he wishes that he was a guy. He was like Lamine Yamal. Of course, again, he's older. He did go over to Madrid at a similar age, but he is older. He is further along in his career. But Lamine Yamal is honestly, penalty check, that's a penalty. They're going to check a penalty. I mean, he was going for the ball, then sticks his leg out, but yeah. Adrisi gave away a penalty against Lucas Vasquez. Yeah, I'm thinking it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a pen. I mean, the ball was bouncing forward. He doesn't really touch him, but you know what? It's fair. He doesn't get the Ballon d'Or, but he gets the FIFA Best Award. Makes you wonder, though. That kind of sucks. He's been great. Yeah. It's kind of tough, though. Like, the ball gets bounced forward when he's going for the ball, but he doesn't really touch him either. But I think we know where this is going.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think. They score 3 or 9. It doesn't. It's
Penalty. Penalty for Real Madrid. Think the saying applies to Pep: either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. No, not exactly, because he's not a villain. He's still a hero to Man City fans and people who've always rooted for him. But I think it's more of the adage of you never leave at your best. If you keep persisting at something, you're not going to leave on top. The only way you leave on top is if you choose to end early.
yeah.
Leave while you're on top. So I think that's the case. Vinicius Jr. to take the penalty.
Oh dang.
Well, the game was over anyway.
Well, yeah, it is. It just I wanted to see him score once.
They still could.
Yeah.
No. I think he needs a blank check, but Vinicius Jr. to take the penalty. Shot! Oh, off the hands and in.
Good try.
What a goal.
Yeah.
But Moreno got his hands to it, sadly. '84th minute. 3-0, 3-0. Pep wouldn't be able to do what Klopp did, for example. He got an anti-villain feel. I agree with that. But Pep still has his history.
Man.
Save.
Good try.
It hit his hands and then through. Oh. If he had the other hand down, that one went through. Only getting one hand to it didn't help. I hate that. I would rather a goalkeeper go the wrong way than get a hand to it and it goes through his hand.
Good try.
85th minute. If you put both hands down there, he would have saved it, but such is life. '85th minute. I think Pachuca gave a good fight, but it just wasn't meant to be. Oh. I think only going with one hand left open space for it to bounce under. Well, they've already won the game. Let it be. Sometimes he does that. As a Chelsea fan, I remember him doing that. Didn't have a problem with it then.
Well, if it was 3, that's screwed some. That helped. Well, it'd be my luck. It was. They were +3 or something, -3.
Push.
And the over-under probably was 5, I would think.
Yeah.
So it did matter to some people.
Be honest, is Chelsea in a title race? Yes. Yes, they are. They're only 2 points behind the top spot of the Premier League with a game more played. Not a game in hand, but a game played, extra played. Liverpool's only 2 points ahead of Chelsea. How's that not a title race? Like, I know Enzo Maresca is trying to manage expectations because they're young and it's their first run. But how's that not a title race, being 2 points behind by Christmas? How's that not a title race?
Right.
The great Liverpool team under Arne Slot. How's that not a title race? Shot past the post. So, no, they are. And honestly, now I didn't expect this with how the past couple of years have gone. I didn't expect a title race. But now that they're in one, I don't want them to shit themselves. Asensio coming on. I want them to stay about 3 or 4 points. At least 3 or 4 points behind, if not closer.
Right.
2 substitutions, 88th minute.
Really?
Bellingham and Vasquez coming off for Goulet and Asensio. Like, I don't understand why. Like, you take, like, the game was over long ago. You could have taken them off earlier.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, why wait till now?
I don't know if it's to waste a little time. I don't know.
Well, probably it is to waste some time, but it's still going to be added back on. Dominguez and Hernandez coming on for Pachuca. Adrisi and De Alsa are off. Definitely Adrisi's last moment as a Pachuca player. And he did his best for the team. Just wasn't meant to be for him. But he did his best for the team. Now the question is does he go to America, Monterrey? Does the MLS team come in for him? Toronto? LA? Who's to say? Who's to say? Does he go back to Europe? Pachuca fought hard. There's a lot of people in for Adrisi. It's going to be an all-out gladiator fight, but I don't care who's managing Toronto. I want him in Toronto. I don't know if Mr. Blasphemer Sartini would push for it. I don't even know if Greek fighter Smirniotis would fight for it, but I know the Pirate would fight for it.
What do you think? 3 minutes? 4
Yeah,
minutes?
3 or 4. He's too good for TFC. Not if the right guy's the coach for the team. Not if TFC has the right coach. Now, if Mr. Blasphemer is the coach, yeah, he's too good for him. Hell, if it's Bobby Smirniotis, it might be on the borderline. Call the Pirate? No, he's not.
Still trying.
Hey, at least they're not quitting. Red Bull's got Choupo-Moting. Are they legit contenders to get back to MLS Cup, or Miami's Columbus still the ones to beat? Miami and Columbus are still the ones to beat, but I think Red Bulls are going to be higher than you expect. Like, Red Bulls are going to push on and be about 3rd or 4th in the East next season. Goal. Cross in. Header. Goal for Pachuca. What a header. And it's Angel Mena. Oh, he's offside.
Oh, man. That just made some people mad.
Yeah. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Angel Mena. Yeah, he's offside. It's obvious.
Yeah. Dang it.
Let him have it. But who's it going to hurt?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, half a foot. 2.5 minutes to go. 3-0 Madrid.
Dang. Two more.
See a lot of these Pachuca players getting some nice offers after this match. And I hope if it was up to me, like 3 of them would be getting offers from Toronto FC. I wish it was up to me. Frankly, I think they'd be better off if it was up to me, but
The score, though, it was a closer game.
yeah, it's a closer game than what the score says for sure. Paper pop later? I guess so. They still won 2 titles. I do. I should. Halfway through stoppage time, they should sponsor me. TFC would be a downgrade, let's be honest. Again, if they had the right manager, it wouldn't be. It only would look like a downgrade if they have a manager who doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Or knows only half of what they're doing, but not all of it. Now, TFC are the ones here in a couple of years. It wouldn't be a downgrade.
Pulling down on his end.
But they need the right guy to get them to places like this.
Really?
Delusion. Well, if you're going to win in MLS, you might as well be delusional, right? I know what TFC can be, but they need the exact right person to be that. I know what they can be. I see the vision. TFC needs a better everything right now. As I said, they need the right manager. There's only like 5 people. Oh, they're already called full time. Well, there you go. Real Madrid. Well, it's a minimum of 3, but they did it early. Real Madrid wins the Intercontinental Cup. They don't even play 3 minutes of stoppage time. 3-0, 3-0 esta noche. Esta all día. Madrid ganador de la Copa Intercontinental de FIFA. Real Madrid wins the Intercontinental Cup. Pachuca tried. They should be proud. Hey, you know what? There you go. With that being said, if you like this video, stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. Pachuca loses to Madrid, but they fought hard. And 3-0 is definitely not emblematic of this match. I think that flatters Madrid. But with that being said, I'll see you later. The penultimate stream of the year is over. See you within the hour for the penultimate RSR of the year. And there we go. With that being said, mi respetos para Pachuca. Sí. Respeto para Pachuca. Respeto para Pachuca. Sí. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See. Congratulations. Felicidades Madrid. Commiserations Pachuca.